guys, it's Lewis-duncan. I hope you are well this afternoon. I think you have definitely got a bit of a gruff voice this afternoon, so do forgive that. So in terms of whispering, it's a little bit harder because I don't really want to cough. So I'm just hoping the lower register is an acceptable one for this afternoon. I'm also using a bit of natural light from the window as well. So I don't particularly look fantastic, but it will do. My skin is getting a lot better after having the facial. If you're interested in finding out about that, my blog is ldwblondeatheart.wordpress.com, but I can put that in the down bar below as well if anyone wanted to have a look there or what I do social media wise. So this afternoon I wanted to talk about a really cool brand that I've known for quite some time, and they stopped what they were doing for a little bit and then have come back all guns blazing with the most amazing collections, and it's something that some people can wear for fashion, but most people will wear for necessity, and it's spectacles. The brand I'm going to be talking about is Kirk and Kirk, originally known as Kirk Originals. So if you knew the brand before, they've sort of moved on and come back, as I said, all guns blazing with the most amazing collections. I was lucky enough to sit down and have a chat with Jason about the collection 2 days ago. Actually, Jason came at Harpenden and we had coffee at Ocker. Where else do I go apart from Nero? And I got to have a look at everything they've been doing with the new designs, colours and textures. And Jason was telling me about they've just sort of really got going since October, and I think it's rather fantastic. You know, it's not that long ago, and they have a really, really fantastic sort of ad campaign and beautiful eyewear as well. There are mixes of spectacles and sunglasses, and as I said, it's more likely to be someone that does tend to wear spectacles, but obviously sunglasses are for everyone, and it's very important to protect your eyes even in winter when the sun is a lot lower and it can actually damage the retina in the eye. So this is the part of the campaign, and it's in sort of this quite large leaflet. I love all of the imagery because it has quite an old world feel about it. There's something slightly mysterious and gorgeous about it, and I absolutely adore red-headed models. I think she's absolutely beautiful, and we were talking, and I do believe I met her quite some time ago. I think she's stunning. I think she looks fabulous. It really does complement all of the glasses. There is a slight sort of gothic Victoriana look to this particular section, and I think it shows the glasses beautifully without sort of it being anything too overtly obvious. You know, sometimes you can see, and we were both discussing, sometimes you can see models that don't wear glasses, and it's ways of showing them, so it's quite nice. This is done really well, and it says each frame bears the name of the scientists of the area. So it was to do with the history. It's kind of how the scientists used to look. So the Kirk and Kirk frames are handmade in France from start to finish, using a specified formulation acrylic that makes them lightweight and incredibly comfortable. And I can vouch for that because I ended up wearing the pairs I have here into London not long after the meeting, and I wore the spectacles when I came out of the facial, the sunglasses, sorry, when I came out of the facial, because I was papped on the way out, and obviously with the facial you're slightly red, so that hit quite a lot. And then I wore the actual spectacles on the red carpet when I went to go and see my My Night with Reg, which I will be covering because it really was such an amazing play. If any of you are interested in theatre, I really do recommend it. It was incredibly moving and slightly heartbreaking in some points as well. But on a positive note, there was lots of celebs attended, and it was a really lovely evening. So let's move on to the actual classes, because you're thinking, you've not shown us anything yet. So these are the actual spectacles itself, and these, out of all of the range, spoke to me the most in terms of my particular taste in spectacles and things that suit me. The whole range is incredible, but obviously certain classes suit certain people. And these are called Gilbert. I don't know if you'll be able to see that with the light, but they are embossed inside with the name, and on the other side it does say kirk there, and there is the logo just about there. Slightly fingerprint on them, let me just get that off. They do come in quite a wide array of colours. The reason I chose the blue, I think they would be the most versatile in terms of current looks that I tend to wear. I think most of you know I tend to wear sort of dark greys and blacks quite regularly. And I actually was wearing quite a light, creamy look on, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday, when I went to the theatre. So the sunglasses worked with that, and this just gave a little bit of colour. But there were sort of an olivey green pair, which were very, very beautiful as well. So as you can see, these are the marks where the arms are attached, but there is something different about each one. I will show you on the sunglasses shortly as well, but they have different animal heads or different animals in general, and which leads back to the science aspect of them. They are incredibly lightweight on the face. As I said, they are acrylic. The shaping of them is beautiful. Their reflection of colour. I just find them really, really charming. They're beautiful. Before Kirk Originals had quite avant-garde glasses. They were very, very, very cool. And Nikki Hamilton-Jones, I think it's former 10 Years Younger. I don't know if the show is still being aired. So if you've not seen that show before, it's like a makeover show. She was a regular fan of the glasses, and then actually I do believe they sometimes would take clients in to the store and pick up the glasses. Now I have an original pair of Kirk Original sunglasses, which I was kindly gifted quite some time ago. And they're full, thick black, very Audrey Hepburn, with sort of gridding down the side. They're absolutely beautiful glasses. So they've kind of moved on from what they were doing before. They wanted to come back with something really fresh. And if you've been sort of off the market for a little bit, it's nice to come back and show something a little bit different. And these are the sunglasses. And you can see there is a little fly on there. And these are sterling silver, the flies. There were horses. I was trying to think, because we looked at quite a few glasses. I don't want to forget any. I think there was a lion, and some of them are sterling silver, and some of them are in gold. And there was the most amazing pair as well, and they were actually platinum. I do believe they're the only sample at the moment, so I couldn't get my hands on those however much I wanted to, because they were stunning. And the glass itself had a platinum coating, so the reflection was just incredible. So these are called Alex, and that's the style name. Just and again, Kirk and Kirk on the other side, and the logo of the two Ks. I find these to be the most flattering of sunglass shape for my particular face, and actually quite a lot of people. It's quite a classic look there, quite Hepburn-y, and that's normally the reason I tend to go for glasses. That particular shape suits me and does suit a lot of people. I liked the colourway of these. They're slightly brown olive undertones with a slight metallic, and as you can see on the glass itself, it has that sort of slightly filtered sort of bronze effect, but obviously not on the inside, so your vision is kept perfect. You know, sort of sometimes with grading you can see that line, and if you actually wear spectacles it can be quite off-putting, but I find these incredibly beautiful. My grubby fingerprints all over them. Again, in the acrylic, so they're really, really fabulous. I'm going to be doing a little article on, let me just put those down there, article on the glasses and the range itself for Iconic magazine as well, so if you were interested in finding out a little bit more. But I'm going to get a little closer and just let you see all the details. Okay. It's incredibly chic. I think you can definitely spot an incredibly well-made pair of spectacles or sunglasses. Just, they're incredibly lightweight, but you can, there's a substance to them. You can feel something. They're not flimsy, you know, you're not going to throw them around or anything. So, I hope you enjoyed having a little look at the collection, and I look forward to catching up with you all soon. I've got a few videos to catch up on and a few little articles, but as I said, I'll leave the details for Kirk below, and a link to my blog, Twitter and Instagram, and also Iconic magazine for when I catch up